Yes, you did read the title right. This is a $150 Pokeball replica. Is it worth it? I have no idea. That's what we're going to figure out today. But my lord, when I saw this thing announced, I could not help myself. I was so intrigued. For ages I've wanted something like this. To my knowledge, they didn't really have anything that was exactly like this. So when I saw this, I was like, okay, that's very intriguing. The price tag, not so much, but the product, yeah. So this was made by the Wand Company in collaboration with Pokemon to celebrate 25 years, as you all recently heard. That's awesome, and I love how it's such a unique thing. I've never seen anything like it. I definitely want to get my hands on it. It's an awesome way to remember and celebrate 25 years of Pokemon history. So as soon as I saw this, I really wanted to get my hands on it, and I'm glad I did. But yes, as you can see on the back here, we have display grade electronic replica, metal shell with fine detail and premium painted finish. I know the difference is between a normal painted finish, but sure. Touch and proximity sensing technology. This is a weird thing. I did not expect this. When you put your hand close, it knows you're there and it illuminates. I guess again, we'll test that out. Touch to illuminate displays. You can also touch the ball and it will light up if it didn't when it proximity sense you. I don't know the point of that. Individually numbered. I didn't know that when I bought that until now, actually. That's really cool, because this is a very, very cool collectible, and I'm guessing limited edition, obviously. So that's cool. And of course, the best feature, batteries included. Hell yeah. That's all it says on the box. Doesn't say too much. Of course, I looked this up. I investigated it before I bought it, so let's get into it. And as you can see here on the top, we got lovely Pokemon text. Kind of glistens in the light. Look at that. Very nice. There's no sticky tape, which is good. You just got to pull that top open. I'm guessing it's just sitting right in there, hopefully protected. Okay, we got something on the top there. Cool. Here's this an information booklet, and then yeah, just some foam. So it says on there www.thewandcompany.com/Pokeball. I'm guessing, yeah, this is like a little instruction booklet thingy. Jesus, okay, it's a big ass. it's a booklet, man, a full-on booklet. So yeah, it comes with batteries for both the ball and the case thing, I believe. Jesus Christ! Not only is it this big, there's some shit on the other side too. So that's I think the other thing is to do with the case, and then this is to do with the actual Pokeball. So I'll read that later if I get lost, but I don't want to, you know, I don't want to spend way too much time looking at that when we've got hopefully an amazing thing to look at here. We've got some foam. I'm gonna have to do it upright. I don't want anything to fall out. Ooh, that's actually really cool. I like that. Dude, it's got like the Pokeball embossed into this foam. It all feels solid too. It's all nicely together. Ooh, okay. Might have to lay it down. Again, I don't want anything to break. Ooh, damn. There it is sitting there. Okay. Oh, it's fucking heavy, dude. Dude, that feels so nice. Holy shit. I'm just gonna sit that there. It is like way heavier than the box. Like this box, not the main box obviously, but like that is way heavier than this. This is actually plastic. That's full on, like, it feels like it's solid metal. Probably not solid, but it feels like it is. It's heavy as hell. And then obviously, this is some tight plastic, dude. Snug fit. Okay, so I'm guessing that is my number there. I don't know how many they made, but A-A1P9K4. I don't see how that's numbered. Very cool. It's like spring loaded, as you can see. It comes up as you raise it. Super cool. I'm guessing this is a pull tab for the batteries. Pretty cool. This feels like a bit cheap. There's nothing amazing about it. It's painted plastic, so it looks like it's kind of metal, but it's not. It's just plastic. But yeah, you don't need anything too full on for this. It's just to have it on display. But it does look cool. It says Pokeball there. Nice like badge on there. Oh, there we go. We can see some lights. Hey, that's kind of cool. I'm guessing you can change it, or there's modes where it's doing it all. That's pretty nice. I do like that. It kind of lights up the inside of the top there as well. That's really cool. Comes on as you open it. That's really cool. And now for the main event, boys. It is so heavy, dude. Holy shit. It's such a nice size. I don't know why, but on the box and even like on the website and videos I've seen, it looks smaller, and I'm glad it's not small. This is like exactly how I would expect, like the size of a Pokeball. We've got a pull tab here as well. Dude, it looks so nice. I know what you're gonna ask. The first thing you're gonna ask. No, it doesn't open. This is a $150 Pokeball replica. It doesn't open. We got a button there. It's got a nice click to it. Ooh, there we go. Very cool. So that lights up nicely like that. Let's put it in here. Bruh. So you open it and it sort of pops up. Oh my god, it's so heavy in there. You close it and it lowers. That's really cool. It feels like the ball is too heavy for it. Like it's like, this is so much more premium than the box that it feels mismatched, but it's really cool. I like the lights there. Okay, so the instructions are pretty poorly written. I mean, they're not written at all, they're just a bunch of pictures, but from what I gather, it's very touch-based, so you can just tap or long press both the Pokeball and this case, apparently. So you press that there. As you can see, it's changing colors, the actual ring inside, and then obviously the Pokeball as well. Look, that's what it means by that proximity sensor. I'm not actually touching it. That's actually really cool. And then it does do the same thing if you touch it as well. It's brighter if you touch it, or just how close you get to it, I guess. It's like there's levels. That's actually really cool and impressive. And then on the actual ball, this is the button. Obviously, you can tap it, and it turns off the light, goes into a flashing. Double tap. It does it. Yeah, there you go. There's colors. I don't know. The controls are really weird, but it's just a mixture of taps. And then there's long taps and short taps, and they're meant to do different things. I don't really know. You double click. No, it's green now. That's oh, now it's back white. I don't know. I don't know how to control this thing. But either way, it's pretty cool. This is definitely a lot more self-explanatory. I don't know where you can see that light there, but if I touch the front, now it's red. And it's green. Yellow, it cycles through. I don't know if I hold, if it's different. If I hold, it turns off. Okay, that's kind of cool. So you can choose what color you want. I like the pink, that's kind of nice. I love how it reflects on the top of the case like that. It's really cool. And then you put the Pokeball in. I love that sensor. It's you wouldn't think it would add much, but it's just cool. Like you put your hand close to it and it comes on. And it's like, it gets really bright the closer you are and when you actually touch it. Can we get it green? Oh, there's red. That's kind of cool. I feel like ET with the finger. Really cool, really weird, but really cool. I don't know why they thought to do that, but I'm glad they did. It's kind of cool because when you hold it, it's lit the whole time, and then you sit it down and it's not lit. That's lit. And again, I wish I could, I don't want to knock it on the desk, but like, you know, like that's just me touching it and it's solid. To give you an idea, it is truly properly solid. I'm glad the batteries came in, which is great, but there's a thing in the instructions that tells you how to put the batteries in. See that there? And it looks like there's a little thing that it says to grab out and then you can put on the top of the case. So that's interesting. That's like, so the Pokeball can stand on top of the case, not having it open. Really weird. It looks like the battery compartment for the Pokeball is right inside the Pokeball like button. But yeah, I don't know if I can. Yeah, you feel it go in. Oh, there we go. I pop something. Ooh, that's so odd. So yeah, you just press firmly on the sides of the thing. That light's still working. The proximity sensor's still working. That's interesting. So it works on the back of this. So if I touch the front, even touch the button, nothing works. But the proximity sensor's on the back. But when it's inside the Pokeball, even the slightest touch on the ball probably touches the back of this and makes it come on. Like a weird little torch. That's pretty interesting. So yeah, this is actually a little battery compartment thing. I just wanted to test how that worked. And it's a pretty cool and unique method, really. I love how it's like in that. It only goes in one way too, so you can't put it in the wrong way. It like does a ticking thing. Gives you a nice solid click, like confirmation that it's in too. This thing though, that has a screw there on the bottom, so I'm gonna have to get into that. Okay, so you undo that screw and just pop this up. And yeah, there's 3 AA batteries, so the actual Pokeball is 3 AAA and these are 3 AA. And then there's this. I'm gonna have to take one of the batteries out to get a better access point. Yeah, there's a little thing, there's a little groove on the side. I'm gonna have to take them both out. Gee, this is such a weird design, dude. I mean, this is the thing you probably only have to do once if you just keep the thing there, but there we go. It's like a ring. It just reminds me of like a ring you put on your finger. It's like proper metal though too, like the Pokeball, which is really cool. I suppose it's cool, it has a little hidey hole where you can't, you know, like once this cover's on, you can't see that. So if you decide you don't want it, it's a nice convenient place to keep it. And then, you know, you might need it one day. But that's pretty cool. Very, very interesting. And then yeah, where that Pokeball goes, this just sits flushly. It goes in the groove a little bit there. That's actually really, really cool and well done. And then it sits there like that. That's pretty cool. I mean, I don't know why you'd want to store it on top when there's such a nice, cool stand. But I mean, it's cool to have that ability there. I think that's pretty sweet. But yeah, looking at this case again now from a better angle, I'll give you guys a better look at the lights actually, and I'm going to turn off these lights. So you got an awesome red, green, yellow, blue, the lovely pink. I love that. I love how well it reflects in this case. It looks so cool. And then obviously if you put the Pokeball in there too, you just see it coming from underneath. It looks really cool. And then obviously the Pokeball Light, you can see how bright that is too. Just make it extra dark. You can see how fucking bright that is. Look at that. It's hard to show how close I am, but it's slightly coming on there. And as you get closer, it's getting bright until you touch it, it is like full brightness. You can see it reflecting there on the desk. It's surprisingly bright once you're actually touching it, but that's what I mean. It's really cool. It's not a feature I would have like said specifically I wanted, but now that it's here, I'm like, this is a really cool feature to have. Because when you're holding it, it's bright as hell. And then when you put it down, the light just goes off. Very cool, very cool. So yeah, I mean, that's it. There's not much else to say about it. I've sort of shown you everything the thing does, which isn't a lot, but to be honest, I don't think it is like overpriced. I think from the outside you would think it is, but this is easily one of the nicest like quality replicas I've seen of a Pokeball. This is like on par with the fucking handle to my lightsaber. Like, I'm not even kidding. This is so quality. The box, no, not so much. Like I said, it's just plastic, but you don't really need like that to be, you know, it just sits there and looks good. And I mean, the Pokeball feels amazing, but for the most part, that's just gonna sit there and look good as well. So, you know, it depends. If you want to, you know, play with this thing a lot or something like that, then this probably isn't for you. But, you know, as a replica and as it's sitting there and looking good, I think it looks really damn good. And I think a few of the nice features are pretty cool. I didn't expect them. I didn't know the lights changed in this thing. Pretty cool. I still don't understand the lights on the Pokeball. It lights up when you hold it, but I don't know. It says they was meant to be like green and red. I can only get them to stay that way for a sec. Oh no, I literally just did it. Cool. So if you just double click, as long as you're holding it, if you're not, it like goes back to default. That's what I was doing before. I was doing it when I was in there and then it wasn't staying the same, but kind of cool. So if you're holding it and you double tap, now it's green, double tap, goes back to white, double tap, red. That's kind of cool. I think it goes back to standard after a while, like it turns off and then it goes back to like the default settings, but I mean, that's pretty cool. While you're holding it, you can choose if you want it red, green, white. Pretty cool. Like if you bloody just caught something. One thing I'll say, and I knew this wasn't a feature when I bought it, but one thing I would have liked to have been a feature is it having like some sort of haptics inside, so it can do like the, you know, like the shake. Like if you sit on a desk and it does like a little bit of a shake, like you just caught a Pokemon, and it's like, that would have been really cool. But at the end of the day, man, it is a replica, and as far as a replica goes, it has a lot of awesome, cool extra features that I didn't expect, and it looks really cool. So at the end of the day, it's just going to sit in my display case and look pretty, and it does a good job of doing that. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought, if you like this, if you're maybe going to pick one up. I don't know when you can buy them until. I pre-ordered this like a month and a half ago. I don't know if they're limited or not. Search around and see if you can get your hands on it if you're interested. I would think it's worth it, to be honest. I'm glad to get something like this. It's fairly unique, like I've said a million times in this video. I'm pretty happy with my purchase, even though it was pretty expensive. But yeah, thanks very much for watching, boys. Appreciate you. I'll see you in the next video, whenever that is, but I'm always streaming, so come and hang out sometime when I'm streaming, and I'll appreciate you, and I'll see you then. Bye, guys.